Hey, thank you for checking out the video. Today we are going to take a look at a relatively new release from Wurkkos. This is the HD16. I have it here in kind of its torch configuration with the included pocket clip. It comes with a really nice headlamp strap as well. We'll take a look at that a little bit later in the video. But thank you to Wurkkos. They were kind enough to send this to the channel for review, and more importantly, kind enough to include a discount code that will be in the description below, so you can copy and paste and apply it via Amazon if you want to. If you like what you see and want to pick this up, the cool thing is the coupon code that's on the product right now is 30% off. You can apply the discount code on top of that as well. So it'll drop it from its regular retail price of $53.99 down to $35.09. So yeah, at the time of recording, that's kind of what you're looking at. So if you like what you see, I'd say take advantage of both the coupon and discount code. But yeah, here's the headlamp strap. As you can see, it's got the top band and the side bands as well, and pretty adjustable. There is no silicone or rubber kind of ring on the inside that'll pull your hair on this one. It's just got really good flexibility, retention, and breathability or ventilation. And these, the Wurkkos branding there on the side of the strap and those little lines are super reflective, really, really reflective. So this would be a really great headlamp for a runner. If you're worried about some traffic and stuff like that. I tested that out. It is very, very visible. So I'd say, yeah, for any kind of running on the streets, if you're doing any early morning dog walking or late night dog walking, early morning running, anything like that, this headlamp strap will help you appear more visible to traffic. As you can see, the headlamp attachment point is pretty simple. It's just got this rubber bracket and some rings here. You can just stretch it on. And the way the flashlight is set up, you can reverse the side so that the switch will be on the right or left depending on what your dominant hand is. So I think that's been really well designed and thought out. And yeah, we're going to go over the operation of this light a little bit later in the video, but the long story short of it is you can get a spot beam or a flood beam or a mixture of both of them on this. It also has a red light emitter as well. So pretty low moonlight mode. The moonlight mode isn't incredibly low on the white light settings, but you do get a super nice moonlight mode or super low setting on the red light mode. So if you want to preserve night vision, use your red light. Maybe you just use red light in general. If you want to, not blow out your night vision, or you want to just attract slightly less bugs, it's nice to have that red light option when camping. So this headlamp basically just kind of does it all. You got the spot, you got the flood, you got red light, and it's all very adjustable as well. So it has stepless dimming. We're going to take a look at that here on these beam shots. Just in case you're wondering, the max lumen output for the spot setting is 2000 lumens. The max lumen output for the flood setting is 1800 lumens. And then you can actually combine the two. So if you go to turbo mode with both spot and flood, that gets you a max lumen output of 2500 lumens. And then the red LED or the red emitter max lumen output is 130. So max beam distance is going to be 297 meters, just shy of 300 meters. So what I'm doing now is just kind of showing you the beam shots and capabilities of this torch in my backyard. The back corner there is about 70 feet away from where I'm standing. Now, I will go over the user interface or how to operate this light a little bit later in the video, but essentially you have the ability to cycle between spot and flood beam profile, and there is overlap as well. So if you want both, that can be accomplished. So depending on what kind of task or what kind of application you need this for, you can find a beam profile that'll suit you. Pretty nice how that's been done. The rotary switch on the side is also a button. By holding down that button, I guess I'm going into user interface already, but yeah, holding down that button is going to ramp you up and down. At the limits, you're going to see the light blink or flicker. That'll let you know you've reached an upper or lower limit, and you can obviously stop holding the button in between those two limits to get the right amount of output that you need. So really cool, really capable torch. So I'm just kind of holding it in hand here as a torch, but yeah, obviously you can do all this in the headlamp configuration as well. Interesting design. Like I said, unique, but not terribly complicated, which you'll see later, hopefully. I'm going to go into the red output settings. Max output here. And a little bit harder to catch on camera, but the low mode is very, very low as well as we drop it down here. So the moonlight mode on the white light setting is not terribly dim, but the moonlight or low setting on the red is. So if you need a very small amount of light, you can accomplish that with the red light mode if desired. We're gonna weigh the HD16 because the specs for weight are given without a battery, but I figure you're probably gonna have a battery in this. So yeah, grams first, 167, and then we're just shy of 6 ounces as well. So that'll give you an idea of the weight, and all of that weight's coming from the head portion. Packaging and things included with the HD16. Obviously, you've got this headlamp strap we've kind of been over already. Most important thing included with any flashlight, got to be the battery. This is a non-proprietary cell. This one's branded by Wurkkos, but I just mean you can use any 18650 in this flashlight. I believe you can even use flat tops as well as button tops, whichever one you have. There's a spring on the tail portion and on the inside of the light. See if I can get a light in there for you. Yeah, so I imagine that flat tops will work on this as well. And that's gonna, I don't think this thing has a shock rating that I know of at least, but the fact that there's a spring on either side is a really good sign. This thing could probably take some shock. It is IP66 waterproof. Kind of got a little bit off topic on the what's included portion, but yeah. Get the battery. Here's the packaging, kind of the newer style from Wurkkos. I like this. Sleeve with the orange sash across. You got your model number and emitter information up here on the side. Once you slide this off, there's a magnetic flap in the box. Get your manual. There's this little notice letting you know there's an insulating film you got to remove when you first receive the flashlight. 2 spare O-rings, as you can see. A clip. Really happy that they've provided this clip, and it is a really nice clip. You can set this clip up on either end of the light, here or here, whichever way you want to do it. Here's a little look at how that would be. Give you a pretty deep carry. And I like that's black too. So great clip to have included for sure with this light. And then you get a relatively long USB type A to type C charging cable as well. So that's what comes with the HD16. The user interface of the HD16 is pretty unique. You've got a rotary dial here that's also a button on one side. When this is in the headlamp configuration, due to the symmetry, you can swap this. So if you're right or left-handed, it's lefty friendly as well. It's pretty nice design. But yeah, this button here, single press, gets you on and off. Once you're on, you can rotate this dial. I'm gonna dim the output. So this does have stepless dimming. So if you hold down this switch, we'll ramp up output. You'll get a blink at the upper limit. Bing. And then if you do it again, you can go all the way down to this lowest output setting. And of course you can stop it at whatever output in between you prefer to be using at that point in time. But lowest output will suffice to show you this feature here. So rotating this clockwise will bring you to flood. As you can see, that emitter started dialing back and this one ramped up. So you can go like full flood light mode. And then if you rotate counterclockwise, you're gonna go from flood to spot. Same with the stepless dimming, you can kind of do a hybrid beam if you want both on at once, so you can do that. And then holding this switch, once again, ramps up and down your output. You'll get a blink at the upper limit and a blink at the lower limit, letting you know you've reached those. Triple clicking from the white light setting gets you into the red light mode. And here it kind of works the same. You can hold the switch down to ramp up and down. If you double click, you can get straight into max output. If you double click again, you're gonna get to some blinkies. I think the motion sensor just kicked in on me there. There you go, we got blinking. Double click again, get you back to regular. You can drop it. And this does, if you want to preserve night vision or anything like that, you can definitely do that with this flashlight. It will remember the last setting used. So if we give it a few seconds, hit the switch again, we're gonna get into red light mode. If you want to get back into white light mode, triple click. And that's the gist of the user interface of the HD16. If you're a visual person, here's the chart. And I also probably left something out. So this will be helpful to see here. But yeah, you can see the controls from the off or on position. And yeah, relatively simple. So it's unique but simple. So I like how this has been set up. I like how it's nice for righties and lefties as well. Initial impressions and thoughts about the HD16. I've kind of been giving you my thoughts as we've gone through the video, but essentially I think this is a great headlamp for someone who's looking for a little bit more runtime out of a headlamp. Using an 18650 cell, you do get quite a good amount of runtime out of this, and it's kind of a do-it-all lamp. You can access red light, a spot, or flood, and kind of, really tune the output level to what you need the application for. Like I said before, you can switch the side easily for right or left-handers. Like that doesn't use a proprietary battery, and I like that it comes with a clip as well. So if you just want to take this with you as like a right or 90-degree angle light, that can be done with this flashlight as well. I don't think I mentioned this before in the video. It does have a magnetic tail portion here. So, as a flashlight itself, this thing's pretty cool too. A little bulky, but people have carried a lot larger lights than this. So definitely can be done if you want to. So just as a torch in and of itself, pretty cool. Glad it comes with that clip. And I like how it's a deep carry clip that you can attach from either side. So if you want to switch up or down, you can do either way in pocket there. Pretty nice lamp here. And I like so it does have some weight to it, but if you want that runtime, you're gonna have to deal with a little bit more weight for an 18650 size light. Now the 3 strap situation going around help to hold this weight up. The strap itself weighs almost nothing, so all the weight virtually is going to be in this portion here on your forehead. I did wear it. I didn't run with it, but I kind of headbanged a little bit, and if you cinch this strap up snug, it's where it's not constricting but just snug, this thing holds on pretty well. So imagine it'd be really good. So yeah, if you're a late night or early morning dog walker or a runner, need a little bit more runtime, this headlamp could get the job done for you. Yeah, and then comes with everything you need to keep it running. So yeah, here's a look at the back of the box. I don't think I showed that earlier. A little bit more specs, beam distance, lumen output. So yeah, that's the HD16. If you like what you see, you want to pick one up, once again, got links and description in the description below for you, along with the coupon code provided to us by Wurkkos. Thank you again to Wurkkos for letting us check out the HD16. Hope you're having a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching the video. Take care. God bless. Bye.